It's a new year and a lot of people are trying to become a new them. Well, what better way to get off your butts and start working towards that person you want to be? And we're happy to have our good friend, personal trainer and fitness expert Jay Moore with us this morning with some great tips to get moving.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, friend. Yes, nice to see you. Okay, so it's a new year where people tend to pick back up in the gym. Where do we start?
You just start. I think the first step is to set realistic goals. Oftentimes the reason that we don't stick with our resolutions is we try to do too much too soon. We get disappointed and discouraged when we don't meet the high expectation that we may have set for ourselves. I think you should start small, set small, achievable and attainable goals, and that will just boost your confidence and give you that momentum just to keep continuing to strive to reach that big goal. And know that small steps equate the big goal that you're trying to reach.
And the momentum is also just connected to that motivation too. How do you stay motivated so you just don't slack off just a couple months into it?
Know that you're not always going to be motivated. I think that's the big thing. We always say you have to be motivated, but motivation dies out after a time. We're not motivated to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to work out at 5 every morning, but that's when self-discipline kicks in. So you have to train your mind, train your body to discipline itself so that you can stay consistent. And know that motivation will eventually die out, but you have to be disciplined and consistent, and those things will equal the results.
And right now we're coming off the holidays, right? And of course this can be a stressful time heading into, this new year. We have a lot of goals, resolutions, things that we want to achieve for ourselves. What should we be doing to help lower our stress? Of course, we know fitness helps with that.
Fitness, moving. Just getting yourself up out of the house and not just being stagnant. When you sit down, everything kind of just weighs in heavy on you. When you get in the gym or when you get outside, you're out around people, you're in nature. That kind of distracts you from whatever it is that's weighing heavy on you at that time. Also, when you exercise, your body releases feel-good hormones, which are endorphins. So the more you exercise, the more it makes your body feel good.
Nutrition obviously goes hand in hand with your fitness as well. Now, so if it's coming to nutrition, trying to find that meal plan that works for you, what are you looking for?
What works for you, something that you will be able to sustain. Oftentimes we try to do too much too soon. If you're eating fast food 7 days out of the week, it's going to be hard for you to say, okay, I'm just going to stop cold turkey. That's not sustainable. You have to set small, short-term, achievable goals. So instead of eating out 7 days a week, okay, we'll just do 5. Cook 2 days out of the week. When you eat at fast food restaurants, try to go for the more healthy option and make sure that you're consulting your doctor, because if you have pre-existing conditions, you want to make sure that you're eating for your specific body type, for your body and for whatever condition that you may have going on. So you always want to make sure that you consult with your physician before you just jump, and you may be doing something that's counterproductive from what you really need to do.
I'm sorry, but I'm not cutting out that $1 million pie. It's still
all in moderation.
All in moderation. All in moderation.
That's what you always tell us, Jay. Another thing I want to touch on is accountability. Sometimes having that person like that accountability partner, how important is that?
It's very important, but make sure that you have someone that's going to hold you accountable. Sometimes we're surrounded by yes men. I just really don't feel like going out today. Have a person that's an accountability partner that's going to say, well, no, you said that you were going to work out or you were going to go walk 3 days a week. This is the 3rd day. You need to get up, go walk, even if it's 5 minutes. Have somebody that's going to hold you truly accountable. It's no need to have somebody around you that is just going to say, oh, okay, well, we can do it tomorrow. So you want to make sure that you really have somebody that's also self-disciplined, that's going to say, no, we need to get up and go. You said you were going to do it. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to hold you to that.
And sometimes if you don't have a partner, maybe you'll work with a personal trainer. So let's talk about the benefits of working with a personal trainer.
When you invest in yourself, when you invest money, you're more likely to follow through. Having a personal trainer, that's our job, is to motivate you, is to hold you accountable, is to push you when you think you just can't do it, because oftentimes you can. I have a lot of clients that say, well, I go and I work out at the gym, and then when they come to me, they're like, oh man, I thought I was doing something at the gym. But you know, when we feel that first little twinge, or it's like, whoo, you know, I really broke a sweat, or, you know, we start breathing heavy, we think we've done something, but you really always have a little bit more to give. And that's the benefit of working with a personal trainer. You know, we sit back, we see what your personality is, we know how far to push you, we know when to back away, and oftentimes you have more to give, and we're gonna get it out of you so you can get your money's worth.
Zana knows what Jen's talking about.
She said, you have more to give. No, she said, I have more to tell you what you're going to give me, and I'm going to watch you and make sure you do it, is what she means by that. No, but that is true, and I've told Jay this before. I was going to the gym by myself, but I didn't know what I wanted to work out or really my goals. But when you sit and you talk to someone and you say, hey, this is my goal, this is what I want to work on, you help come up with the plan so that you follow that. So I do appreciate Jay for that. And one more thing, we have time for one more question. Speaking of goals, a lot of people, when it comes to their health, they want to stop smoking or maybe cut back on drinking. Is it best to do that just cold turkey?
Oftentimes, you're not going to stick with it if you just do it cold turkey. Like I said, everything in moderation. Cut back. Start cutting back first. Get your body used to, okay, well, we're not going to smoke a pack. You know, we're not going to smoke 3-4 cigarettes, or however many you smoke. We're not going to have 3 glasses of wine before bed. We may have 1 glass of wine before bed. We may have 1 glass of wine today, skip tomorrow. You have to get your body used to that, because if you just shock your body all at once, when you do have those stressors, oftentimes you're going to revert back to those old habits, and you're just going to fall back into the same cycle. So you want to make sure, you know, that you give yourself grace and allow yourself to have those failures and those setbacks, but get back up on the wagon and just, you know, try again.
All right, good words, especially kicking off for the new year. Jay Moore, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
JayMooreFitness.com, more information if you're looking at that personal training possibility. Thanks so much.
Thank you.